Imagine spending 15,000 rand installment on a car that's not yours, you bought for your person. Your person crashes the car, and then you tell them, "Oh, anyway, that car was way too expensive." And then your person is like, "Okay, let me do better. I actually want a better one and a more expensive one." And then you start spending 23,000 a month for a bigger and brighter car. This story that we are about to break down is an insane story, okay? Winnie Mandela Pagat, fighting for a country, struggling for a man, being up and down for 27 years with a man that did not even make you a first lady as soon as he became president. Nelly M. It's just that you are my ancestor, I must respect you. Nelson! I am Sims and at the right Sims on Instagram, so please follow your sister. Me and Queen Latifah are growing tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is my birthday. Gitwara, 33 years on earth. Guys, isn't it ironic that you turn the age that you've completed? Like, I've already been on earth for 33 years, but I'm turning 33. I'm actually beginning my 34th year, but it's only going to be next year that I complete 34. Like, just, you know? So happy birthday to me. I wish it was going to be a great one, but since I've ever turned 30, it's been one thing after another every year on my birthday, you know? Already Diafogofa, this is OR Tambo at Terminal A, 53 kilometers away from Lanseria, using Malibongwe Drive. But I'm hanging in there. But it's tough. Okay? It can't be harder than Dr. Celiwe's story though. Alright? The story first came on TikTok on Friday. Had TikTok on a chokehold. Now it's on Twitter. And you know, once the story gets to Twitter, Twitter has gavasconologist, it's got vorsicologist, it's got minstrolomonologists. So everyone is just dissecting and taking that story apart on Twitter. What is the story? Here is a beautiful, amazing, intelligent, not so smart Dr. Celiwe, right? A whole medical doctor. She falls in love with Timu. I think his name is Tema, but he's Timu Dada, right? Here is Timu Dada. My brother from Nigeria comes, they fall in love. Beautiful on Celiwe's side with her description. On his side, she loves him. He loves Mercedes-Benz, right? Okay, so now, as this relationship is going on, what's going on? This man wants a car and he cannot take anything less than Mercedes-Benz. He is in love with Mercedes to the point where he even has a Mercedes tattoo on his leg. They are married in cop. Oh, they get to Mercedes. They get a GLE, right? GLC or GLE, I don't remember. And then it's costing her 15,000 rand a month. On top of that, this guy has a barber shop. He does hustles. He does not have formal employment. He's a hustler. He puts this together. He touches this, touches that. Has a barber shop. The barber shop is 100 kilometers away. So it's an hour drive to go and an hour drive to come back. Petrol is like 1.2 every other 3 days, several days, something days. I did miss literacy, but petrol is expensive. Shop. This car crashes. Celiwe is like, yo. Luckily, she had comprehensive insurance. She had shortfall insurance. So the car is written off. This man survives without a scratch. Check this. Day before the guy gets into an accident, he was touching my sister in a manner of that is not kind to God. Okay? He was touching her, being physical with her. They got into a fight and they were not talking on the day of the accident. And then he crashed the car. And then, anyway, you know, so I'm just showing you, highlighting what she's highlighting. Anyway, once the car is all paid up and her name is clear, she's like, actually, that car was very expensive. I could not afford that car. Like, it's expensive. It was messing up with our lifestyle. We could not do our everything because I am the main breadwinner here at home. I pay for the rent. I pay for the cars because she also has a car. She has a Rio. I also pay for my car. I pay for school. I pay for the kids. You know, they've got 3 kids. So she's like, it was overwhelming. So can we have a conversation that, yes, we're going to get another car, but can we get another car that is reasonable and suitable for our pockets? Gent is like, I won't settle for anything less than a Mercedes. But she's like, sir. He's like, ma'am, no. Nothing less than a Mercedes Benz. Okay, sharp. They go to Mercedes Benz. Again, this guy walks in, falls in love with the love of his life. The love of his life is a GLB, and it costs 1.2 million rand. Okay, and the installments are 20,000 rands, and with everything included, the cost, the insurance, whatever, it comes up to 23,000 rands a month. Catch that. She is like, but babe, he is like this or nothing. You want me to be a laughing stock in my community. You want my friends to laugh at me. Because now I no longer have that car. I must downgrade. Nah, I want this car. She, I don't know, was hit by the spirit of Prataki or Velapi. Mjongeni. She gets the car. She gets the car. I said, eh? She said, I said, yo. She gets the car. She's like, but babe, this car means that we need to move to rural. They were in the city. We need to move the rural. We need to downgrade a lot of things. He is like, hey, you are moving. I'm staying in the city. I need the car in the city. Okay? It just keeps getting worse. Fine. She uproots her life and goes to rural with the kids. He lives in the city. He comes on the weekends. Most weekends, they're not even in a coupley manner because she's frustrated half the time. The bills are piling up. She's the main breadwinner. He keeps wanting and wanting and wanting and wanting and wanting and wanting. Yo, guys, this lady was presenting this beautiful relationship on social media. I understand her. You know, when you love and love rejects you, it's painful because you want this thing so much and this thing doesn't want you. You love him, but he loves himself more. He loves his Mercedes Benz more. Fine, right? She tells this gent, I can't afford this car. Fine. The bank comes and takes the car. He is pissed. He is livid. He cannot believe that the car is leaving. Okay, now they are left with one car, and this guy's like, okay, I don't have a car. And this girl is like, let me give you my car. You are a whole doctor. When you're on duty, you live in the rural, you need the car for work. He's like, but I can't be without a car. She gives up her car, gives this gent her car. This gent also has a side hustle where he sells second-hand cars. There is a Polo that he is selling and is there at the second-hand store. He is like, no, I can't give you that Polo. That Polo, you're going to break it. So now he's like, the Polo is off limits. I will get you a chauffeur to come with the Polo, take you to work, take the kids whenever you need. They did that for a while. It didn't work out. Guys, once this lady said no to this man left her. The first time this lady was like, I can't meet you there. On top of him being a horrible husband, he is the one that left her. We are only getting to know all of this information because he left her. Guys, I am glad, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm glad he left her. Some women are so deep in these relationships, you lack your self-confidence, you lack your self-esteem. No one can save you. And the only person that can save you is the one that hurts you. And they can only save you by leaving you alone. That's what this man did. He left her alone. And that's when the light bulb went on. No, actually, I was in a toxic situation. This lady kept telling us on social media, my husband does not open doors for me. My husband does not walk besides me. We don't do the hand holding. We don't do the affection. I'm the one that wants this. I always have to force him into this, okay? When he does this, it's once in a blue moon. Like, I love him and he loves him. We are posh. And she was saying all of this with laughing emojis. And I'm like, girl, you are with a top tier horrific gent, okay? My only problem is that now that he's left you, uzoshela, uzofuna thina. Another episode of Scary Movie. Apparently the gent now is not doing too bad. Satamaga BMW. Why do I feel like he's gotten another woman to do all of this for him again? He's stressed, guys. He's stressed. But I'm not gonna judge Celiwe. I'm not gonna judge Celiwe because I know the crazy things that I have done for love. I know the insane things that I have done for a gent that couldn't even give two shits about me. Okay, so I cannot be a judgmental hand. Understand that Celiwe. When someone gives you breadcrumbs, you think it's the hold off, and then when you go and buy the whole Albany factory. I'm so sorry, my sister. Askis.